Hey, I'm Tina Sigandh, and I'm a singer, songwriter, dancer, tabla player, guitarist, and actor. I started performing when I was 5 years old. It was me, my mother, my father, and my older sister, and we would have school and work during the week, like normal childhood, but on the weekends we would fly off to some amazing Bollywood party and we would perform. So that was my childhood growing up. And went on to college. I studied biology, obviously, and got straight A's, graduated on Dean's List, and as I graduated, I also got a record deal. So performance is in my blood, and it's really where I feel most comfortable, so went for that. I have my first album coming out. It's called Tablagirl. It'll be available everywhere, and it's going to be out in a few months, so I'm very, very excited. I've been recording for 3 years, and I wanted to make this album a genuine reflection of everything that I know, everything I grew up singing and listening to, and all my musical influences. So we flew in people from all over the world, instrumentalists, to record on this album. And it's organic. It's mainstream pop, but it's very organic. There's a lot of live instruments on it, both Indian and not Indian. Mainstream pop these days, you hear a lot of computer-generated sounds. It's all, instead of using a sitar, they'll just press a button on a synthesizer and you'll get a sitar sound. But we were like, let's fly in the sitarist. Let's get an awesome sitarist and we'll do it right. So we did use a bit of computers at the end to edit everything down, but there's so many live instruments on this that's why it took 3 years.
Sure.
So.
Now, how did you go about meeting Ringo Starr?
Ringo is incredible. I got a call from Dave Stewart of the Eurythmics, and he's like, hey, do you want to go to Ringo's house to play tabla and sing on his album? I was like, I don't know, let me check my schedule. Yeah, I was like, of course I want to go. So, Dave actually asked me if I wanted to go. So I went over to Ringo's house, and I recorded tabla and some vocals for his album. The other singer on the album is Joss Stone, so it was amazing to be, on the same album as her. And it was an incredible experience. Ringo is hysterical. You have to go on my YouTube and watch this video of him where I'm showing him the tabla and how it's played. He's so funny. I mean, I was trying to record for his album and sing for his album, and he cracked me up the whole time. And I was like, Ringo, come on, I have to, do you want me to sing? You want me to laugh? He's nonstop laughter. He's a sweetheart, very humble and just very genuine. So that was obviously one of the most incredible experiences of my life.
What's your live experience been?
I actually started performing when I was 5, and my parents put me on stage when I was 5, and obviously they were skittish. I mean, it's your little 5-year-old baby. So I went on stage and I just was like, Mom, Dad, you guys step back, I got this, and I'm gonna take over this whole place. And it was just very obvious from the time that I was 5 that I really needed to do something in performance. So they were looking at me like, what? She's 5, what is she doing? Why is she out there? So I've been in front of a live audience since I was 5, every weekend, ranging from a few hundred people to thousands. So I love it, I'm used to it, it's home to me.
Now, where are you going to go? Where do you go from here? I mean, you've worked with Dave Stewart, you've met Ringo, you've been with Joss Stone. These are things people dream about for a first album. What are you looking for 2010?
I'm just gonna, after this, just take over the world. That's my next goal. Nothing big.
It's a good goal.
No, I've got a lot of dreams. I'm a humongous dreamer. After the album comes out, obviously, want to do a lot of shows and continue to tour. But I would love to do everything from starting a East meets West clothing line, Bollywood, Hollywood fusion. And I would also love to, I'm signed to CAA for my acting career, so I'd love to just go ahead and search for a role that really empowers people and uplifts them and really to positivity and self-empowerment. So I'd love to find a role that really suits who I am. So acting, I just want to do everything all at once. I think I can do it.
Now, what's your live schedule look like? Upcoming shows?
I have a show coming up with Dave Stewart next week in LA. I get to play with Dave Stewart and his amazing band. They're just incredible. So I'm very excited about that. And afterwards, I'm actually recording with Glenn Ballard and Dave Stewart. Glenn Ballard, he's incredible. He's one of the biggest producers in the world. I mean, if you turn on the radio, you've heard a Glenn Ballard song.
Oh, sure.
So,
Aerosmith and...
Yeah, exactly. Aerosmith and, So I'm working with Glenn Ballard and Dave Stewart next week on a project, and it's sort of still like a top secret kind of thing, but it's going to be amazing. So that's my near future.
Where can people find out more about you? I mean, the website, MySpace?
Yeah, everything is, Tina Sigandh. YouTube.com/Tina Sigandh and MySpace.com/Tina Sigandh. So as long as you figure out how to spell my name, you can find me. My first name's Tina, last name Sugandh. You can find me on the web just by Tina Sigandh, and then there's TinaSigandh.com.
Sounds great. Well, look, thanks a lot.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for your support and for every email I ever get, and it means the world to me. So thank you.